case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
At the heart of the U.S. Supreme Court case, Kirtsaeng v. John Wiley and Sons, Inc., lies a dispute about attorneys' fees in copyright litigation. Suphap Kirtsaeng, originally from Thailand but studying in America, had devised a savvy scheme, buying English-language textbooks for a cheap price in Thailand and reselling them in the U.S. However, the original publishers of the textbooks, John Wiley and Sons, objected to Kirtsaeng's venture by accusing him of copyright infringement. Confident in his business plan, Kirtsaeng stood his ground, invoking the first sale doctrine, which gives the purchaser of a copy of a copyrighted work the right to resell it without the copyright owner's permission. The move instigated a legal battle which eventually made its way to the Supreme Court. In the lower courts, Kirtsaeng emerged victorious in the copyright infringement case and sought to have his attorney's fees paid by Wiley under Section 505 of the Copyright Act. The district court, however, shot down his motion, a decision that was later confirmed by the Court of Appeals. The justification: Wiley's position in the case had been reasonable, even if it ultimately lost. Undeterred by these setbacks, Kirtsaeng appealed the decision to the Supreme Court, seeking out rules to guide district courts in exercising their discretion to award attorneys' fees. Kirtsaeng argued that the principle of objective reasonableness held too much sway over fee shifting, a stance that Wiley disagreed with. Upon review, the Supreme Court offered its perspective. The reasonableness of a position held by the losing party was indeed an important consideration, but it shouldn't be the only factor taken into account. Flexibility was paramount, and district courts had the prerogative to consider a range of factors when deciding whether to shift fees. The Supreme Court vacated the Court of Appeals' decision and remanded the case back to the district court to re-evaluate Kirtsaeng's fee application, armed with a new approach, an approach that balanced reasonableness with other relevant factors. The Supreme Court's ruling in this case thus elevated the conversation about attorneys' fees, instructing that losing parties' litigating positions' reasonableness was not the sole determinant in awarding fees in copyright cases. The decision underscored the importance of a more holistic and fairer interpretation of Section 505 of the Copyright Act.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsd.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of class.